Well, we've got two.
Oh, two, then I'm gone.
All right.
So you want to stay?
Where's
Join
the-
the meeting.
Oh, there you are. Goodbye.
You sure?
No, you sent
It
me,
was in my calendar. It said
and you know
for
what?
today, 9
He
a.m.
sent me an email.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Okay, enjoy.
Right there.
All right. Okay, we're gonna convene the January 21st, 2025 RPRC meeting. It's 9:31. First order of business is the approval of the January 7th, 2025 minutes. I'll make a motion to adopt those minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, and then first up is 10 Seymour Place East. I see we have Stephanie Zucker. Let's get her name. Stephanie, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
All right. Good. So you're up first. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about what you're proposing? I'll pull up the plans and we can go over everything.
Sure. We're actually waiting for our architect
Oh.
to join, who might be able to speak more clearly to exactly what you are hoping to learn.
Oh, fine. So who is that?
That is Norman. Oh gosh, my husband wanted to join today. Hold on one second. Norman Cox, C-O-X.
I wonder if this is him calling in by phone. Let's see.
I think he was.
Oh, okay.
Should be.
Let's see. Norman, is that you on the phone?
Let me text.
Hi, this is Norman Cox.
Oh, okay. All right. Norman.
Perfect.
All right. Glad you're on. So first up is 10 Seymour Place. I'll pull up the plans and if you could just take the committee through what's being proposed while I pull that up.
Okay, I just have to inform you that I'm calling from a job site out in Brooklyn, so I don't actually have access to the video at the moment. But I
Okay.
can
That's
describe the
fine.
project.
Yeah, just describe it and I'll that can get things started while I pull this up.
Okay, so we have a single family house. The proposed work is to make a one-story extension on the east side, which is the right side as you look at the house from the front. And then on the left side, we're proposing to add a primary bedroom suite above the garage and extend the house behind the garage slightly. So that's essentially the scope of the work. There's a little bit of interior alteration, but mostly it's the two additions.
Okay, and let me just pull up the actual site plan. Okay, so that's what it ends up looking like in plan view.
You can see the proposed additions on the site plan. They're hatched with a
Yeah,
diagonal.
and Stephanie, you know, I saw I met your husband out at the property and he
Yes.
said that Norman prepared new plans. So what changed from what we're looking at here?
Yes, Norman could speak to it, but it's literally just 2 feet extending. Oh God, I don't know. Back exactly on that addition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the right-hand side, the den area is extended a little further
Okay,
than on the original submitted plans, a couple of feet. The
All right.
reason for that is we originally were going to remove the rear wall, the existing rear wall of the house on the right side to do that extension, and then we decided that was a little too much construction work, leave that wall and just maintain the length of the den.
okay, so it's not going to change the elevation significantly.
No, not really at all.
Yeah. All right, any questions, guys, on what's being proposed here?
Look nice.
Yeah, I think it looks nice. Yeah, well, it looks nice now because Galena, did a lot of,
You know Galena, our girl
Yeah.
Galena.
She didn't change any of the roof line though.
no, but it's new siding.
Yeah.
Whatever she did interior from what it was. I have very few comments, Health Department.
Yeah.
On the adequacy of the existing septic system.
Should be fine.
Norman has to revise the elevations to show building height and maximum exterior wall height, not a big deal. I think it complies, it should be fine, but just should be noted on there. And
Can I-
yeah.
Can I ask a question about that? We did update the elevation views to show heights.
Okay,
How do you prefer them to be shown? We show them either to the ridge line or to the top of the wall.
well, our code is average grade to the roof midpoint for building height. And then the
Got it.
maximum exterior wall height calculation is lowest grade to roof midpoint.
Got it. Okay.
All right, any tree removal being proposed?
No tree removal.
Okay, what's
So I'm
that?
going to ask, if it was tree
Yeah.
removal, we have
Yeah.
a one-to-one tree removal. for
Exactly,
planting.
yeah, but we won't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Engineering issues?
Stormwater, they're increasing the impervious surface, health department, as you mentioned.
Okay. That's it?
That was it. The
All
other
right, so,
stuff was
some-
details.
So some technical details to address, but I don't think there's any reason to go the planning board or the ARB on this one. So I'll make a motion to send this to building department.
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so we'll put together our comments that will need to be addressed before they issue the building permit, but the next step is to submit everything to the building department and the town engineer to move this along.
Perfect. And that will be done on your end, or do we need to bring over our own set to the building
No,
department?
yeah, no, you will need to submit directly the revised plans to building and to the town engineer. And we'll put together a list of the items that need to be addressed later today.
Perfect.
And we'll post that on the town website.
Perfect.
All right, good luck with this project. Very nice.
Thank you so much. It was great to meet you guys.
All right,
Aye.
take care.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, was it Tony or did you say?
Yeah,
I
Tommy
did, I
did.
did.
Okay.
She's really nice.
Yeah, have you been dealing?
I met her at the counter,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they
okay.
bought Galena, that's good,
Yeah, I
that's
met
what I
her.
learned, they bought Galena's house.
Yeah, I met her husband out there.
And they should be fine with the septic, because I believe it was replaced on.
yeah.
It was?
It's just.
It was,
I think it's,
not by Galena, but the previous.
Yeah,
I think it's just because the determination.
Oh, yeah,
Structures
well,
being
because of the-
added and stuff,
yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll have to see if it triggers their review or not.
Correct, yeah, increasing.
All right. So next is 76 Byram Ridge Road.
Depends how Adam words it in the article, it says shall
Ciao.
get the health department.
Alan, are you here for 76 Byram?
I'm indeed.
Okay, great. So I've got you and Teo here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So can one of you bring up the plans and we'll go through it?
I can bring up the site plans.
All right. Great.
Whoops, wrong one. Sorry. Hang on a second. Let's get the right one. Sorry about that.
No problem, Al.
No, it is a problem. There we go.
Yes. So, yeah, so start there. So we're on Byram Ridge Road. We've got the state wetland and the lake in the back.
Correct. There's a 100-foot buffer
Yep.
here.
Existing house right outside that buffer.
Correct.
And then a nice, beautiful new plan that you guys are proposing. But definitely some wetland buffer disturbance.
Correct. There is some wetland buffer disturbance, primarily the extension of the house here and over here. This is kind of like well, not a sunroom, but it's like a
Screen porch.
yeah, it's a screen porch. But that's what's here. And but that's it. And there's a deck back here
Yeah.
that's being proposed. and the deck is elevated, so it's above ground, and that's it. The septic remains basically as it was, so we need a new tank to put in. There's no increase in number of bedrooms, and the driveway obviously is very different. The existing driveway comes in through here, and the new driveway is located here and provides, the design of the house is different. Right now, it's
Yeah, totally different, yeah.
yeah, it's different in that sense. It uses the old foundation of the house, but what's happening here is that the garage now is at a different level.
Great, yeah, you're filling all that in, yeah.
Right,
So Teo and Alan, I want to get your take on having the new driveway run parallel to Byram Ridge Road, so close to Byram Ridge Road. To me, that's a really strange scenario. You know what I mean? You're creating like a parallel road right there.
well, I mean, it's a driveway. It's not exactly uncommon on the street, but
Well,
anyone who has a loop driveway is certainly like that, so.
I don't know.
And the reason that we need to do that approach, Adam, and to get around is because we have to arrive at the elevation of the new garage, which will be substantially at the elevation of the.
Right.
Yeah.
So we need, otherwise it's just it's too steep to get in from the street from the old driveway.
I know, I get it, but it's,
What's the distance between that, the hashed line and the parallel road?
how far set back is that driveway from the road? I mean, I'm guessing 15 feet?
It's from the actual, it's probably about 40 feet. I mean,
Is it?
there's the edge of the road here. And,
Okay.
so that's about 50. So I think that's probably about 40 feet
No, that's
away.
not.
Yeah. And then if you want to minimize.
That's the property line.
Screening,
Yeah.
If you want to soften it a little bit.
Yeah. No,
You might want to.
Yeah, we can certainly provide screening here so that's, it's not quite as evident, the term I use.
Mhm.
But I think it works better this way. It's the only way to get real access into it, because right now it's kind of an awkward
Yeah,
access into this whole house.
right now it's a cut into the basement.
Yeah. It's a tunnel, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, a ton.
with walls on both sides.
Yeah, no, I'm not suggesting the existing scenario is optimal. One of my other comments is, how do we deal with the wetland mitigation plan and, lawn right next to the wetland and those things? You didn't really address that yet. Yeah, right, rain garden.
That's fine, but right now, this is actually kind of a brushy area
Yeah,
here. So we're just showing like a pathway down to the lake here. And
Yep.
yes, we'll have to develop some type of modification to this area here, because right now it's kind of like overgrown and uncared for. I don't know how else to describe it.
Mhm.
That's.
Alright. So I think
that's
that-
what-
Yeah, I mean, I think we've got a good sense of the plan here. Why don't you, Teo, can you take over and show us the design of the house?
Yes. The
Just
okay.
Really is lovely. I mean, such a nice.
Okay, so okay, here is the overlay of the house as just to illustrate, the existing and the proposed, the red being the existing and the expansion area. So we have a large porch in the entry. We have the guest access this way. We have the garage, and then I will jump to my architectural plan actually here. Yeah, can you see my screen? I show the floor
Yes.
plan here.
Yep.
Yeah, so the idea to get the garage to the floor elevation, our client has a physical difficulty in navigating stairs, so we're trying to get him as close as we can to the house, which is what create the longer driveway that you were referring to. So we have your garage, mudroom in here. You can see in here terraces, decks in the back, family room, screen porch, and the miscellaneous kitchen and so forth. On the architecture, on the second floor, basically, 2 bedrooms on the first floor, 1 suite, 1 bedroom. So for the total of 3 bedrooms. On the exterior, basically we have the front elevation here where we have created to create some low roof lines to bring the house closer to the ground, if you will, to minimize its appearance. We have some stone work, a thin slate roof, and a cedar shingle facade with some stone accents, the slate roof with some metal accents. You can see here some of the material selections, this being the pre-stained shingle, the tonality of the slate, the stone, metal roof, the window color, and the trim color. In the rear of the house as well, you see more like a 2-story home with the elevated deck. That's a family room, the screen porch on the side, 2 bedrooms on the top, 1 bedroom suite on the bottom, and there are public spaces here. And the screen porch on the left-hand side as you view the house from the front.
Looks good. Any,
No, it looks
right?
beautiful.
Yeah.
You said Mr. De Lazero has mobility issues, right? Dale?
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's one of the reasons to try to bring the garage up.
Yep. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. All right, so Alan, can we go back to your site plan?
Yeah.
Or do you have it, Teo, there?
I'll let Alan actually go back to the site plan, but if you want, I can.
No, it's all right. So we just need to discuss how we wanted to deal with this, right? I don't think it needs A or B approval. But there are a bunch of site issues we need to talk about. In particular, what's happening in that wetland buffer, right? We've got the septic, rain garden, house. There's a lot happening back there. What do you guys?
Gonna come to the CB.
It definitely has to
Yeah.
go to the conservation board, I agree. But what do you think, Steve? Should the planning board take a look at this too? Right, screening plan, I'd like to see all that stuff.
Well, I yield to your expertise. However, how much is it gonna change through the planning board? In other words,
I don't know yet.
I don't think it'll be a large task to get through the planning board, but it probably be objective to have it to hear them out. Only because
That's my
this
take.
is a dangerous precedent if we don't.
That's my take. I think there's enough meat here for us to chew on.
Do I think they're gonna have an issue, large issues?
No.
But it's.
Yeah,
I think it's.
I think we could
it's
coordinate,
pragmatic to do it, yes.
yeah, on this one.
I don't think it'll take very long, and I'm only speaking 1 out of 5 people.
That's my take. All right, so I'll make a motion to send this to planning and conservation board.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All right, so I think that's the best way to deal with this. It is a sensitive lot, guys, and we'll review it.
Sounds good. Are there any recommendations that you board members have so that we can address that before even we?
I think it is quantifying the amount of disturbance, coming up with a preliminary mitigation plan, a screening plan, like what do you plan to do in that front yard, particularly between Byram Ridge Road and the driveway? Is it just gonna be lawn? Are you gonna put something in there? Yeah,
Sure.
something below, that type of stuff.
I would suggest.
Are we gonna have physical demarcations in the rear, but of what's gonna be maintained lawn versus naturalized area? That's the kind of stuff we need to focus on.
Okay.
And Alan, one thing, is there any possibility of having the septic system outside the wetland buffer? Can it be in that front yard somewhere?
I think it's too close to that well. If you look at the 100-foot setback off the well, which is like here, it really
Okay.
covers virtually all of it. So it's really limited, unfortunately.
Yeah, you'd have to be 200 feet from.
So
Well,
we've
I'd have
got to,
to-
go over all
the
this stuff.
The only way you could do that is to find another place for the well and see where it is in the Capwood's property.
Yeah.
And then relocate it.
That
It's a
might
lot.
make sense. Yeah.
That's one.
But on the other hand, we will be creating a lot more disturbance. You know, by the septic is there, 3 bedrooms, it works. It's been
Well,
there
this is-
for.
Yeah, no, I get it. Well, this is the stuff we have to, figure out, talk about. Yeah. Okay. All right, so get that in and we'll review it.
Very good. So
Thank
that
you very much. Appreciate it.
submission to the planning board and ARB, we don't need to attend.
Yes. You know what, though? No, I take that back, because once you come to the planning board, you have to go to the ARB, but you won't have any issues there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. We will do that. So could that application be done in tandem?
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
Very good.
We could process them all concurrently.
Thank you. We'll take that
Okay.
step. Thank you, board members.
Take
Mr.
care.
Kaufman,
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Cromwell there. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
One more. This one's for a carport.
What, I stay well?
All right, so this is One Smith Farm. Existing house. And so there's, this is the driveway comes in. This is all, the backup area. Garages are on the side. A new carport is being proposed back here, just for storage. Looks fine. I don't really have any concerns about what it looks like. It's a simple covered structure. Everyone okay with this?
Yeah.
All right, so then I'll make a motion to send this building.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. That's it for today. Not too bad. So we will adjourn at 9:54 a.m. Thank you, everybody.
23 minutes?
Just turn all this
That's
off.
okay.
I have to factor my 2 minutes of travel time.